Hi, this is Brenda. This week actually went really pretty well. My eating was more consistent and I got some great exercise. I teach a toddler music class called Sound Beginnings, and we do lots of dances to songs, and I'll tell you what, some of those give me a really great workout. So that's some additional exercise that I get every week that I enjoy. It's a lot of fun. What I want to do better this coming week, I want to be even more consistent with my eating plan. I want to continue drinking good amounts of water. I actually did okay on my water this week. I tracked it. But I need to be tracking my blood sugars better. So that's really kind of my big goal for this next week, is to track those sugars and to continue eating better and exercising. So I'm committing to you. So I guess I got to deliver next week. All right, this week I want to talk about this product right here. I call it my Happy Vitamins EMPowerplus Q96. It's a multivitamin, and it has basically just been a godsend for me. And let me explain my story. 3.5 years ago, I had twins. One of the twins had some problems, and we lost her. So I was dealing with a new baby. I was dealing with hormones from a multiples pregnancy, which, if any of you know anything about those, they are as extreme recovering from the pregnancy as they were during the pregnancy, and they are more extreme because you are trying to support multiple lives with your body. And I'm old. I'm over 35, which means I'm a geriatric mom, right? So I was dealing with all of that, and if that weren't enough, I also had grief on top of it, and people who have been down this path have told me that adding the grief to it brings a whole new dimension to the challenge of recovering from a pregnancy like that. Well, we were about 18 months after the pregnancy, and I had been, for a number of months, I'd been extremely irritable, like PMS during a full moon, crazy irritable, but it was constant. And I couldn't control it, and I felt horribly guilty because, you know, I'm all about self-mastery and controlling our passions. And it wasn't until some women who had experienced this actually let me know that, no, you can't control this because this is all biological stuff that is happening with your body. So you can kind of, you know, give up your control freak thing and just get yourself better. You just need to get better. And so that was actually a really huge help for my mental game, understanding that I couldn't control it. It wasn't my fault. It's just a situation that it was. And that also made it more possible for me to start seeking help. So my dear angel mom, she came and took care of me for about 6 weeks and, you know, told me, you don't deserve to feel this way, and your family does not deserve for you to feel this way. Because it really was straining the whole family, because you know, spilled milk was a huge mountain that I couldn't deal with. And there were bad days, and when I say bad day, I mean it's a day when I just don't want to be here. It's not necessarily suicidal, though. When you feel that awful, physically, emotionally, and mentally, and it really is a physical pain. When you feel that awful, you think about it. It's out there. You think about it. I wouldn't do it. I know better than to do it. But the thought of living that way just another day is utterly unbearable. Those are the bad days. That's what I call the bad day. So anyway, my mom took care of me and got me some sleep, and then brought me home with my kids, and I was determined to micromanage my life. I had continued taking my great prenatal vitamins from another multi-level marketing company that I'd taken for both of my pregnancies, and they're pretty good. And I tried, and things were going better, but not enough better. And my mom gave me a call, and she told me about these vitamins that helped with mood optimization, and I thought, okay, this is another one of Mom's pills of the month. After a few more weeks, though, of having some more bad days, I finally conceded that what I was doing was not working, and I needed help. That was a really big step for me. So as kind of a last-ditch effort before contacting a psychiatrist, I bought a bottle of these vitamins right here, and I swapped these for or I started taking these and stopped taking my other prenatal vitamins. And I kid you not, in 2 days, I started feeling a difference. It was as simple as waking up and saying to myself, wow, I don't feel like I got hit by a Mack truck today. And I had a little more patience. I wasn't screaming at my family so much. I wasn't having bad days anymore. And for anybody who has had those kinds of bad days, you know how important that is. And the more that I took them, I just started feeling like myself again. And because I felt like myself again, I could cope with my life. And my life really is wonderful. It's all I've ever wanted. But I was not well, and it wasn't my fault. It's because my brain was undernourished. I know that now. I didn't know that then. All I knew was these vitamins were working where nothing else was. And so I started doing research to find out why these were working. And, you know, first I looked at the ingredients, and it looks like an ingredients of, you know, a traditional multivitamin. But then when I saw how much B12 was in it, I thought, wow, that must be why I'm feeling better. So then I started doing research online, and I went to truehope.com because we didn't know about Q Sciences yet. And I found lots of really great information in videos. They list all of the ingredients there, and they talk about how it works. And basically, the key to it is that it contains all the nutrients that your brain needs in order to do all of its metabolic processes. And when I say that, I mean it creates different chemicals. And those chemicals are the same chemicals that we associate with chemical imbalances and mood disorders and things like that. Well, it needs vitamins and minerals and amino acids in order to produce those chemicals. And so it has all of those nutrients. It has all of the activator nutrients because many of those initial nutrients need something else in order for our bodies to use it. For example, vitamin E needs selenium in order for our bodies to use it. I'm sure you've heard of other like vitamin combinations, vitamin mineral combinations that have that as well. So it has what it needs, it has the activator, and they're in the right ratios. So it's really just what your body needs. And then it's basically micropulverized and chelated for 96 hours so that it can actually pass through the blood-brain barrier. I did not know what the blood-brain barrier was. I'd never heard of it before, but basically it's think of it like a force field that surrounds our brain that keeps bad things out. There are some things that can get through it, hormones being one of them, but there are a lot of like over-the-counter vitamins and things like that that cannot because they're not processed properly. But these are, and I am telling you, it is amazing. And most people who take these feel a difference within a week. I will not live without these, and I can certainly tell when my body has used it up. And that's the beautiful thing about it. It's all natural. It's just vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. And because I'm feeding my brain, and I know my brain is getting the nutrients, I am back to being myself, and I can cope with life again. So, EMPowerplus Q96, my happy vitamins. I would be more than happy to get you a sample of these so you can try them. These are the very best thing, and I'm telling you, I did not feel well enough to exercise. I didn't feel well enough to get the help that I needed because I was so incredibly depleted. So if there is any product that anyone should try, anybody with a brain should try, it is this thing right here, EMPowerplus Q96. I cannot sing its praises enough. So if you are interested in trying them, please go to my website, feelbetter.myqsciences.com. I'll put the link below, and you can get a sample of these for the wholesale price. And I would love for you to try them. Maybe they can help you or someone you love like they have helped me. There's lots of other great information out there on the web. I'll try to include some links. But thanks to these happy vitamins, I actually feel good enough to do a personal wellness challenge. So thank you so much for watching. Please explore information out there about micronutrients. They are amazing. And I will check in with you next week. Take care and have a great week. Bye-bye.